Well, it's a fun night in Trojan Arena. I'm really proud of the team. They played defense for 40 minutes. They were really intense on defense. Post players did a lot of special things with Japonica James with 28 points, and I know a double-double. Alexis Dye with 16 rebounds, I think 12 points. That's pretty special coming off the bench. And, of course, Amber getting her 1,000th point. Kate did a good job on defense. They all did their job. So this is, for all the years I've been in the Sun Belt, it's been a guard-oriented league, and we're trying this year to push that to be, for this year, a post-oriented league. And tonight they were able to turn the tide and do that. We were able to get the ball inside and really dominate inside against a good Texas State team.
Y'all were down early in the first quarter, actually ended the first quarter down. What did you tell your team in that stoppage period to get your team going in the second quarter?
Well, they were doing okay on offense. It's just we were turning the ball over. They were doing okay on defense. So we really didn't make adjustments on defense. We were doing okay. It's just we were a little anxious, dribbling off of people's feet and things like that. We had 7 turnovers in the first quarter, so that's not acceptable. Once we stopped turning the ball over and settled down and get the ball into the post, things started working in our favor.
Amber Rivers reached her 1,000th point today. What have you seen from growth-wise from her freshman year to tonight when she reached 1,000?
Well, she came in here timid as a timid freshman, and she picked up a role as a scorer pretty quickly. And even in her freshman year, we've always looked at her as a scorer. Her shot is beautiful, one of the most beautiful shots I've ever seen on the basketball court. So when you're 6'2" and you can shoot the ball with that beautiful rotation and touch on it, that's special. So she's always known that. This year she's grown more on the defensive end, and I think for all of us we've grown on the defensive end, and it's almost kind of pulled us back offensively for a moment. This is the first time I think since I've been at Troy that we weren't averaging above 80 points a game. I looked today, I think we're averaging 79.9. So I was glad to see we got over 80 again where we should be. But I think whenever you focus on defense, you take away a little bit of attention on offense. But a sign of maturity will be able to put it all together, whether it's Amber or the rest of the team, to keep our defense where it needs to be, but get our scoring back up to where we're comfortable having it.
Now, Amber joins Kayla as 1,000-point members from this season. How special is it to have two members on a single team reach 1,000 points and also be in the same class?
It's really special when you've had a player for 4 years like that, and you see them grow and you see them fight through adversity and come out and conquer things. You want them to be rewarded. So being in the 1,000-point club is really special since we're a scoring. Our emphasis is always on scoring for them to get that recognition of scoring 1,000 points in their career.
Japonica James had another career night, tied her career high with 28 points, and then she also added 11 rebounds for her second double-double. What kind of went into her having such a great game, and really the last 4 games where she's averaging over double digits?
I think it's her mindset. It hurt losing the Lafayette game, and then we've been on the road, and we really didn't play sharp on the road as well. And we've been talking about, did we really learn our lesson at Lafayette about coming out and being sloppy or not giving our best effort all the time? Even though Lafayette did a great job, we felt like we did play sloppy in that game, and we continued that on the road, even though we got those wins. So I think she finally just put her foot down, and then it helped coming out in Trojan Arena and seeing our fans here. The whole football team was here. I think the baseball team, a lot of their friends were here for the 3.0 club to support that tonight at halftime. And so being in Trojan Arena and our best 6 man is always fans in Trojan Arena. I think she wanted to put on a little bit for that.
Last week against Georgia State, y'all struggled a little bit from the free throw line. Tonight, much better from the free throw line. Japonica herself alone shot 8 for 11 from the free throw line. Talk about that growth just in 1 week and just shooting better from the free throw line.
Well, we're trying to shoot no rim free throws. So at practice, we don't count free throws now if they hit the rim. So even if it goes in, we're trying to shoot a cleaner free throw. So whether that's mental or whether it's actually makes you better mechanically, we're going to call it an improvement because we did shoot better today. We hope we can keep that up.
As mentioned, 2 people on the team with over 1,000 points. What's the impact that experience has on this year's team?
Well, it helps with when other teams come in here and try to prepare for us their scout reports. When you have 2 players on the team with 1,000 points, and really those were scored mostly not even in the paint, which is what we're trying to push is scoring in the paint. So it just makes us more balanced. It makes coaches have to prepare for more players and take more players seriously, and fish around to find good enough defenders to put on them.
I know you're used to putting up just gaudy rebounding numbers, but
Yes.
Tonight you had more rebounds. You out-rebounded Texas State by more than they even averaged per game.
Wow,
Talk
I'm proud
about
of them.
that aggression tonight.
I'm so proud of that because it is the number one thing we stress every day is rebounding. There is nothing we stress more, not scoring, not defense. The thing we stress the most on a consistent basis is rebounding. So it makes us feel good because, you know, they're taking instruction and they're taking that day to day and getting better and taking it seriously. So it really makes me proud of the team.
And talk about, pushing the tempo for the entire game, even late in the fourth quarter.
I'm proud of them for that too because we have been slowing the ball up as evidenced by our lower scoring. J-Rob really went north to south at a high speed many times and got a great perfect pass to the post. You know, it's just a matter of are we looking and expecting it because it was really fast. And I mean, again, all the things that we preach and all the things we're trying to be leaders in, they sort of were leading it tonight. So it was great.
There were several passes that Japonica made as she was driving through the lane where it was just a perfect skip pass to the corner. Talk about her growth not only as a player but as a passer.
Yeah, well, she is the most unselfish player who's ever scored 28 points in a game. So she scored 28 points tonight, but she's always looking for a pass first. We're constantly telling her, shoot the ball because she's leading our team in shooting percentage well above anybody else. But she still looks to pass first. So that didn't surprise us. She made some great passes. We would like for her when she gets close to the goal to not pass it so much. We would like her to continue to shoot.
Y'all held their best player to 3 points and 3 rebounds tonight. What went into that game plan?
I think Coach Neal did have a great game plan. He started the game going over screens, and then he adjusted his game plan at halftime. So his game plan had something to do with it, but I think the determination of the players, they really did a good job. They didn't let up. Again, this is the most maturity I've seen in them because usually if we get a 10-point lead, we let up, we start getting silly. They kept a focus, and they broadened the lead instead of letting people come back in the game.
Anything else?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.